guys, welcome to day 3 of my 10 days of fall. Today's tutorial is this beautiful falling leaves tumbler. I had so much fun doing this. It's so pretty. It's very fall without being too like just literal falling leaves, you know? Of course, one on the bottom. But you guys know I love things to look very like elegant and kind of elevated. I don't really do like typical like cheesy things, if that makes sense. And I think this turned out really pretty. This I used 2 of my glitters here. These 2 are from the beach collection. You guys will see that in the tutorial. But this cup I am giving away to one of you guys. So all you need to do to enter is subscribe to this YouTube channel, ring the little notification bell, leave a comment. Also join my Glazed Epoxy Facebook group. So those are the things you need to do to enter. I'll have that all down below and linked for you as well. But yes, if you guys want to see how I did this beautiful falling leaves tumbler, let's get into the tutorial. So I started out with this black, really cute cup. I really like how this is shaped. This I found at a store called Fred Meyer. So just prepped that cup, got it ready to spray paint, and spray painting it just black, even though it's already black. I just wanted a nice even coat of fresh black paint. So then starting off with a first layer of epoxy, this is my Artistry Art and Tumbler epoxy. So just doing a nice thin layer of that. Then once that was dry, I'm taking just a little bit of the same mixed epoxy and I'm going to mix that with some of my glitter flakes. I have 2 different colors. I have Moonlight and Seafoam, and for this cup I believe I'm doing Moonlight. So what I'm doing is I'm putting some of that in a cup and then adding my epoxy to it and just stirring it up. And I'm also gonna add some mica powder. This is just like a pearlescent, like pink green shift to it. So just adding that. And this mica powder is actually not too fine. It's like in between a glitter and mica. It's like a little bit bigger of a cut of mica, if that makes sense. So just kind of getting the right consistency. So then just taking this with my hand and just spreading it on the top. I'm just going all around the very top first with a good amount of this. And I find doing this with these glitter flakes makes it a lot easier to use on a cup since you're kind of pushing and spreading it on instead of just sprinkling, there's a lot less like chunky bits sticking up that then you have to keep layering epoxy and sand and try to make smooth. So doing this with these type of like irregular glitter flakes works really well. I'm not putting any more on my hand and just going to like spread it downwards, and this gives us that kind of falling look, like streaking down the cup. And it's just kind of getting less as we go down. And you just keep working with it until you're happy with how it looks. But you want the most coverage up at the top rim, and then you just want it kind of fading down. And then just wipe the top, making sure there's no like nothing sticking out the top. So then I let that dry. Then adding more epoxy once that was dry. So then I'm just taking a fine sandpaper and just kind of sanding, because when you use this, you do get a little bit of like little pokey parts, but it's definitely way easier and much less sanding than when I typically like sprinkle this kind of glitter on a cup. So I definitely recommend doing this technique where you're just smoothing it on with a little bit of epoxy mixed in. It's so much easier. So then I'm just adding these fall leaf decals, or they're actually just stickers from I believe these are from Hobby Lobby. So just kind of placing them around the cup, just in different spots, kind of moving them around so it looks like they're kind of falling. Next layer of epoxy going on. So on top of this wet epoxy, I am adding my golden hour glitter. I'm going to just kind of sprinkle it and let it kind of fall down. So that's why I'm holding the cup sideways. So you just let it fall down the cup to kind of give you that ombre fade effect where it's more heavy at the top and then fades down. And then as you fill in the top, just turn the cup so that you're getting full coverage on the top rim part. So doing this technique where you put epoxy all over the cup like a normal layer and then sprinkling on glitter, it's going to make your glitter lay more flat on top of the epoxy instead of kind of stick and be textured. Like you can kind of see all the pieces of glitter and they're more flat, and it gives you a more like shiny metallic look. 1 or 2 more layers of epoxy to finish this cup, and it was all done. I love how it turned out. I think it's just so beautiful with all the different colors in there, but you still have the gold with the pops of color in it and the leaves. It just turned out really pretty. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you stay tuned for my next fall cup coming tomorrow. Bye.